brand new dormitories getting ready at August of 19, just going to be great. You know, all those kind of things. So they'll see that, but the big thing is to watch a live practice, see how we coach, see how the kind of energy level our players bring, see how we compete. I mean, I saw every one of those kids. They were just, or everyone I saw on the sideline had a big smile on their face because they love the energy and the way we go about our business. And then there'll be time where they'll see some other parts of our campus. We'll do a little academics, and we'll also have a time where the position coach will talk ball, and they probably love that the most when you go and talk to your position coach about how you might fit in.
Mark, would Trayon? I mean, would Burns get the same kind of look as Trayon? Just to go back to that, or
at the fullback?
Yeah.
No, he's working mostly as a tailback.
Okay, just one.
Burns, yeah, Robert Burns.
When you have those kids come out here, I mean, do the current players, is there a step up in their energy to want to put on a little bit of a show too?
I think when there's a crowd, people tend to want to do better. When there's the more people that watch, it's just like in a normal game. You get people in the stands, it makes it more fun and exciting. But it was also the first day we put shoulder pads on where we could strike each other a little bit and you know, do it without tackling and all that type of thing. But I think they enjoy be able to really turn it loose with the shoulder pads on. Where when you're in just shorts and helmets, you're kind of playing with hands more than striking people.
What's the plan for scrimmages, and also would you expect the quarterbacks wouldn't get hit until the spring game?
Yeah, I don't even know if we'll go live at all with the quarterbacks. I might somewhere along the way. Normally, last spring, we didn't tackle unless we were scrimmaging, a true scrimmage day. I may tackle a little bit here and there, just maybe pull out 8 plays a day when we're in full pads and we're allowed to tackle. I might tackle just a little bit instead of doing some of the traditional Oklahoma drills that are tackling drills and all that. Just play ball for about 8 plays is what I think I'll end up doing.
And scrimmages, you think maybe like next Saturday and the Saturday after, and then the spring game, like 3?
The last 3 Saturdays. So next Saturday won't be a full scrimmage, but the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Saturdays will scrimmage. And the 4th Saturday will actually be at Hard Rock, and it'll be treated like a game format. The last one we'll do here, and we'll do every situation you could dream of. We'll scrimmage every situation you could.
At this point in the cycle, you know, in the evaluation process of these quarterbacks, do you need to see them, you know, evade the rush or anything like that?
Oh yeah, you'll still get that. We tell them even if a whistle blows, like if somebody believes, like if Manny thinks it's a sack, we might blow the whistle at that point. But even if it is, we still need to keep playing, break, contain, let everybody learn to you know, cover out longer or do our scramble rules as receivers, eligible receivers. So that's valuable.
You've heard that you know, Cade and Nkosi, you know, can get away and extend plays and things like that. Have you seen that so far? Do you get a sense of how
they're really, every one of these guys is athletic enough to make plays with their feet. In run, zone read, QB draws, things of that nature. They're all capable.
Mark, you weren't here when Calais Campbell was, but he was this long, lanky defensive end when he came in. And Gregory Rousseau sort of looks like him. Have you sort of?
Yeah, of course, Greg Rousseau, what, 6'6" or 7" maybe. He's got probably the longest wingspan when he spreads his arms of anybody. And when you're a defensive end, even, you know, now when you're doing the zone read, you're blocking everybody but the end. But he's so long, he could step here and maybe grab a back. But if the quarterback pulls and runs, he could change the direction. He's so long, he can reach out and snatch the quarterback. He's a problem. You know, guys that are that tall and long, and that's what we're looking for at that defensive end position.
Mark, I know you talked the other day too about how difficult it is a little bit because you don't have everybody on campus yet that you expect to make an impact. How are you guys doing some things on special teams, obviously? Having to replace...
Mostly drill work.
Okay.
To teach the fundamentals of, like today we were working on kickoff return, and we block on kickoff return. We're mostly just working on blocking, double teams, and how to block single block and kick. So it's mostly drill work to teach them how to do the skills they'll need to once we incorporate everybody at the same time. And I'm gonna do one more because I don't want our guys to have to wait too long.
Do you feel like
you want to follow up on that?
I was going to ask you just anything that you can share with us on punt returns. I know Brax was such a big part of that.
Yeah, the top 2 right now are DJ Dallas and Jeffrey Thomas. Catching punts. Is that what you mean? Punt return, catching punts. Right?
How are they doing with it?
Well,
because it's so different as we've talked about.
Mostly really good, but it's not real until it's real. You catch it out there, you could have a bag hit him, you could yell and scream, but until you get in the game and there's a lot of people in the stands, and here comes the ball and all these guys are getting ready to you know, try to knock you around a little bit, that's when you really realize how well they can make decisions and make catches under pressure.
Well, that was my last
That's
question.
good.
So
Okay,
we're
perfect.
good.
All right, very good.